Hello everyone, it's Fairiekin. You know how I mentioned in Hulkling's video that I was gonna make a video about packaging him up for shipping? This is that video. Like 2 months later. Some things were delayed. It's fine. If you haven't seen Hulkling, you don't know what he looks like. Here he is. He's got wings. He's large. So it needs to be protected because he's going all the way to Canada. I did some research for this video because I wanted a couple tips before I did this, because this is the first time I'm going to be mailing one of my dolls anywhere. There's not very many doll packaging videos on YouTube at all. I couldn't find very many. I thought doing a video like this would be helpful. So the first thing I start out with is I made him a kind of a bucket helmet out of cardboard and some foam, and then I wrapped his legs in 2 layers of cardboard. I wrapped his hands in 2 layers of cardboard, and then I gave him like this little cardboard smock-ish over his clothes and stuff, because he has some details made into his clothes too. I traced his frame out onto a piece of cardboard, and then cut holes into that, and then I threaded curling ribbon in between those holes, and tied him on. I add attachments on his neck, 2 parts on his wings, his waist, and I believe his legs. Next, I had a lot of extra cardboard that probably wouldn't fit in the box, so I just kind of cut it up and wrapped it around him. Next, I'm wrapping the wing portion in bubble wrap, and now I cover all of it except for the wings because it was too big in this large plastic bag. I tried to make sure that I waterproofed him before I sent him, just in case. Of course, I tape everything up really well as I go. And here's the box I'll be using. It's big enough to fit him in at an angle, so that's good enough for me. I line it with some large bubble wrap, and then for fun, and also some extra padding, I put in some confetti and stuff in there as well. And some iridescent confetti too. And I found this teeny tiny Christmas bow. So that's pretty cool. Now I make sure that he fits in there pretty well and he looks pretty snug, so that's alright. And the package I'm putting in here is the doll stand that goes with him. Because he has wings and because he's a male Monster High doll, there aren't any stands for them, so I had to purchase one off of eBay. And then I encased him with more bubble wrap, and thinking back and watching this back again, I definitely should have reinforced underneath the wings. Knowing that that's not there makes me a little bit anxious, but I'm sure it'll be fine. I packed in so much bubble wrap, you guys. You can't even, I mean, you can see it, but that still makes me a little bit nervous. Some extra tissue paper just in case, some more bubble wrap around that. Here I'm making sure everything fits in the box. It's pretty snug. I have to like close it together, but it's fine. Because I have to squeeze it closed, I put on a sheet of cardboard on the top, and then I just tape it up real good. Just keep taping until you run out of tape. And now that everything's closed up, I address it and mail it. I hope that gave someone some insight into how to package their doll. I know that it's a little bit scary packaging up something that you've put so much work into, something that's really, really delicate, and then just sending it on its merry way. So I hope that helped a little bit. I know this video is very short, but I hope it helped someone. Before I end the video completely, I just want you to know that New Year's resolutions after a year like 2020, like if you want to be motivated to do something cool for yourself, go for it. But don't feel pressured, because really, we just went through and still are going through a lot. So honestly, just taking care of yourself day by day is good enough. That is good enough. You are good enough. Alright, I'm gonna go. Thank you for joining me. Bye.